In the weather, sometimes it can be easy to make that transition from one season to the other in your home. It might even be a little bit harder, though. An easy way to take care of it, though, is with decorations. And before we join meteorologist Cassie Lane, Ansley is going to show us how to change the decor inside. Ansley?
Good morning, Vicki. There's so many creative ideas out there how to just make simple decorations for your house. Now that spring's rolling around, it's time for a fresh new start. So Jane, the lady we're going to be talking to later in the hour, she has some great ideas. In fact, right beside me, she literally went out into her yard, picked up some twigs, put some Easter eggs on it, and now we have this cute little Easter egg tree. So we have great ideas for you, so stay with us. Reporting live in Marquette, Ansley Watson, TV6 News.
All right, thank you very much, Ansley. I think those trees look so cool. I've seen some even put outside. And
yeah, then the eggs blow around sometimes.
Yeah.
So tie them on.
Yeah. No, so signs of spring are popping up outdoors, but what about inside your home? This morning, Ansley Watson is learning about easy ways to spruce up inside your home with do-it-yourself decorations. Good morning, Ansley.
Good morning, Vicki. These are great, easy to do tips to decorate your house with. Jane Huffman is joining me this morning. And Jane, you're so humble because you make beautiful decorations and you're just like, these aren't big deals. These are nothing, but they're simple, easy, cute decorations. Like I pointed out, your little Easter egg tree. How did you think of this? How did you do this?
Well, when I take my dog out in the backyard, there were twigs that had fallen off the tree when the snow was melting, and so I thought I'll just pick those up and I can put them in a vase. And
like, who thinks of that?
Well, they were nice twigs,
yeah.
And so I brought them in and put them in a vase, and they were pretty. And then as it got closer to Easter, I thought I found these eggs that I had when I was going through my stuff, and so I thought, well, I'll hang them on and see what it looks like. And,
yeah. And it's really
so
the focal point of your kitchen here. It really did.
Yeah, it did turn out.
It did.
Kind of fun.
So we were also talking about, you have a lot of driftwood laid out here. And this is nice because, I mean, this is in our backyard. We're living in the UP. There's a lot of natural stuff up here that's very in whenever you're decorating, and you're using it clearly here. What are you making right now?
Well, my husband went with me out on our beach at camp, and he helped me collect all this driftwood. And so we had this old lampshade. And so I decided we got this glue. He helped me pick it out.
I'll help you glue some on.
Okay. This piece fits really nicely right there, I think. Yeah. So this is a high temperature glue, so it won't melt when the light is turned on.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Yeah. So yeah, that'll.
Is that where you want
That's good. And then I just, where there's this higher piece, then I just squirt back there and squirt there, and it holds it on.
That's so simple.
And I've been working on this for a couple of weeks because you can only do one row at a time. So
did you notice it was more like a puzzle when it comes to driftwood?
Yes, it was really a fun puzzle. And then every so often there will be little spots that you could see the old shade through, and so I find smaller pieces and just stick them in, like there and that one there, and it's just kind of fun to place them in there.
You have a couple of other things here. What are you making with these?
This is just a wreath, and I just got this at the craft store. And so with our smaller pieces, we just have been taking and putting this right on real
And it's a nice
easily.
Rustic looking decoration. You said you're taking this to camp?
Yeah, I'm going to take this all to camp.
And
so
then
I'll
last
probably hang that on a door.
I love what you did here. It is literally just a bundle.
Yeah, just a bundle.
Where did you set this at?
I set this, we've got a shelf that it's a unit that our TV sits on up at camp. And it just sits on the shelf, and it looks kind of fun.
So these are more springy type, refreshing looking decorations. What do you do for other holidays, simple things that you do?
Oh, well, for Christmas, I go kind of crazy with decorating packages. And so I put pine cones, I get fancy ribbons. I'm always looking for fancy ribbon. And I put pine cones, and I decorate a lot with Christmas ornaments. So, and it's always fun to find, like, our son-in-law's name is Tyler, and so if I can find a pretty T ornament and
I love
personalize them.
Absolutely.
So,
well, later in the hour we have another little project. we have a moss ball that we're
Yes.
going to do. I'm really excited about this. Never would have thought about doing this before. Stay with us. Reporting live in Marquette, Ansley Watson, TV6 News.
All right, thank you very much, Ansley. I was admiring the bunny she had there. I mainly have dust bunnies, but
When it
they're
comes
here.
to home decorating, there are simple projects you can use that are quick and won't break the bank. Ansley joins us again to show us how to make some of these decorations. Good morning, Ansley.
Good morning, Andrew. Earlier, we were making some little driftwood creations since driftwood is very plentiful around here in the UP. Jane Huffman is joining me this morning, and she's so great at just making very simple household decorations. Good morning, Jane.
Good morning, Ansley.
So I'm really excited about this next project. You wanted to make moss balls. Tell me the
Yes.
story again about what was your thought process behind wanting to have moss balls?
Okay, well, we have these two pretty wooden bowls at camp on our coffee table, and they've just been sitting there empty for years. And so I thought they need something. And so I thought about balls covered with moss, and I tried to find them in Marquette, and I could not
couldn't find
them anywhere. No. And so I went and bought these styrofoam balls, and I bought the moss, and then you take this glue. And do you want me to do it?
Go ahead, yep, I
Okay,
can-
and then you can spread it with,
So you said put it on pretty thick
put it
though.
on really, it's got to be really thick.
And what kind of glue is this again?
This is
Some tacky glue? Okay.
And good old Aleene's tacky glue. So, and then you just
Plop it on there.
Just
You put it in like this?
put it right in there. Yep.
How fun.
Yep. And then they come out like this. And then after they're dry, I always wait overnight. Then you just trim them like this.
You feel like a hairstylist doing that?
Yeah. It is fun.
Now, where would you find the moss? Because it's not like a thick moss. It's real, right?
It's real, yeah. Well, this moss, they have it in Michael's craft store. And they also have this moss that I use is from the dollar store.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
This is it's turned out to be my favorite moss. So
Yeah, it doesn't like crumble in your hands like some other moss would.
And it's nice and soft, and it works out really well. So
I like it so
Yeah.
much. Now, you were telling me earlier too, we were talking about other holidays. There's simple things that you can do with household items that you can decorate with. You talked about Halloween a little bit. What do you do for Halloween or
Well,
fall time?
For Halloween, I used to carve pumpkins with my daughters, but then I thought I would start taking an easier route, and so I started painting faces
Oh, that's
on
easy.
the pumpkins, and so that worked out really well. And then I've got some urns that I'll stick the pumpkins in the urns, and it's really cute that way. And then I always get the hay bales and put them around.
I love it.
Yeah,
This is something
so-
that I feel confident enough that I could go home and do myself.
Yeah,
Which is,
yeah.
it takes a lot. You might need to fix that later.
No, you're
Jane,
doing great.
Thank you so much for being with us
Thank
this morning.
you,
Really
Ansley.
appreciate it.
Thank you.
Reporting live in Marquette, Ansley Watson, and we'll be back with more of your TV6 Morning News after the break.